there! I'm Easton Appleton of Apple Tree Sewing Patterns, and today I'm going to show you how to sew a gusset. So we get a lot of questions in our Facebook group, which I'll link to in the description below, about the Bunny Bottoms Grow With Me harem pants. I get a lot of questions about the gusset. Questions like, what is a gusset? Is the gusset necessary? What's the purpose of the gusset? Can you sew a gusset with a serger? How do you even sew a gusset? Today I'm going to answer these questions, and I'm going to show you that sewing a gusset is actually pretty easy. So let me start by telling you what a gusset even is. Well, the definition according to oxforddictionaries.com is a piece of material sewn into a garment to strengthen or enlarge part of it, such as the collar of a shirt or the crotch of an undergarment. So a gusset is basically just a piece of material you sew into the seam to add a little bit of extra room. You can find gussets in tote bags, hoods, and baby sleepers. A gusset can change the shape or fit of a garment. In athletic leggings, gussets are often triangular or diamond in shape. And that makes sense because leggings usually have a side seam, an inseam, and a crotch seam. The crotch seam is curved to give the pants a proper shape. With the Bunny Bottoms harem pants, you don't have a crotch curve, so the gusset is curved in shape. The front of the gusset is shorter than the back of the gusset to allow a little bit of extra room for the bum. The gusset in the Bunny Bottoms Grow With Me harem pants pattern is necessary to give it that drop crotch shape, but it also has another function. It reduces stress on the inseam, so if you have an active child, the inseam is less likely to come apart. The pants can be made without the gusset, but I really don't recommend it because the gusset adds to the proper drop crotch shape and reduces stress on the inseam. If you're thinking about leaving out the gusset for the Bunny Bottoms Grow With Me harem pants because you're worried it's too hard, don't worry, it's actually a lot easier than most people think. Let me show you how to sew the gusset for the Bunny Bottoms Grow With Me harem pants. For this video, I will be showing you how to complete steps 1 to 10 from the photo tutorial of the Bunny Bottoms instructions. You will need the front of your pants, which may or may not have a pocket depending on which version you've chosen, the back of your pants, and your gusset piece. You'll also need pins and a sewing machine or serger. To begin, you'll want to mark the center of the inseam of the front piece of the Bunny Bottoms. So you can do that by just folding the pants in half and taking a pin and marking the center, just placing it right along that fold. Then you'll open the pants and lay them face up, so right side facing up, and take your gusset piece, take your center marking of your gusset piece, which you should have transferred from the pattern, and lay your gusset face down on the pants, aligning the center marking with the pin that you just placed. Once you're satisfied with the position, you can remove the pin and attach the two pieces together with the pin. Without stretching either the gusset or the pants piece, you're going to pin the front curve of the gusset with the curve of the inseam of the pants. To do this, pinch the fabric lightly with your forefinger and your thumb and slide it along the two pieces of fabric, aligning the edges, and then place your pin. Continue doing this, placing a pin every ½ inch or so until you've reached the end of the gusset, and then repeat on the opposite side. Now we'll attach the front of the gusset to the front of the pants with the sewing machine or serger. Start sewing just a bit before the end of your gusset. Try not to stretch the gusset or the pants while you're sewing. Now that the front of the gusset has been attached, we can pin on the back of the gusset. Lay the front of the pants face up and grab your back of your pants piece. Mark the center of the inseam of the back of your pants by folding the pants in half and placing a pin along the fold on the inseam. Lay the back of the pants on top of the front of the pants, face down, so the back of the pants and the front of the pants are right sides together. Find the center marking on the back of your gusset and align it with the pin that you placed in the back of the pants. Once you have these areas aligned, you can use the pin to attach these two pieces. Next, we're going to pin the inseam, being careful not to stretch the front or back of the pants. Begin by aligning the corners along the hem and placing a pin, and then we'll continue pinning along the inseam just as we did with the front of the gusset, by taking our pointer finger and our thumb and just sliding it along the edge of the fabric and placing a pin about every ½ inch. Continue this process until you reach the edge of the gusset. At the edge of the gusset, there is a corner. You're going to want to try to straighten this corner piece out so that it can lay flat against the inseam of the back of the pants. Place a pin right along the seam where you've sewn the gusset to the front of the pants, and I actually like to place 2 pins there just to make it super nice and secure. Once you have the one side inseam pinned, continue on the opposite side. Now you're going to stretch the inseam of the back of the pants to fit the back of the gusset curve. To do this, just align the edges and using your 2 hands, stretch the pants so that they, both the gusset and the inseam are stretched. And then I like to just take 2 fingers and sort of pinch it like this, and then place a pin right in the center there. And then do the same on the opposite side. Stretch both the gusset and the pants. Try to stretch them evenly, getting those 2 edges of the fabric to line up, and then use your 2 fingers to sort of pinch the fabric. And if you feel like you're going to need more pins, you can just do that same sort of process again in between each of the pins you just placed. It's okay to stretch the fabrics while you're pinning, but remember, when we're sewing, we don't want to stretch the gusset. Next, we will sew the inseam and the back of the gusset all at once to make one nice smooth seam. Starting here, working our way across the back of the gusset and down the other inseam. Start sewing at one end of the inseam, making your way towards the gusset. Once you get to the corner of the gusset, make sure that it stays in place. Now you've finished the gusset. See? That wasn't so hard. Now you're ready to move on to step 11 and finish the rest of your pants. I hope this video was helpful for you to learn what a gusset is, why we use a gusset in the Bunny Bottoms Grow With Me harem pants, and how to sew a gusset into your pants. If you have any questions, come join us in the Apple Tree Sewing Patterns Facebook group. Thanks for watching!